Hello everyone, how you all doing? It's Michelle here. I'm on to another project. It's a little cardigan. I'm still doing my cotton candy, cotton, 100% cotton I should say, cotton candy wool jumper. I'm still doing that. This is it's by Stylecraft, and this is Stylecraft wool I'm using. So it's there. It's actually that's actually the right way. It's this Bambino double knitting Stylecraft, and it is shade Heather 7114, and I'm making that. Now Sandra brought me this and the wool, and she actually made this one in that colour, which is, I'm going to show you, it's this wool here what's on that cardigan. She made my niece and her wife, their little girl Hattie, she made her that cardigan. It's lovely, beautiful. So I don't know whether to do the V-neck or the button up, but I've not made my mind up yet, but the back is the same for both, and that's what I'm on, so I'll decide soon. I don't know what to do. So that's what I'm making. As I say, this is the wrong side, as you can see. I don't know if you can see that. It's like pearl on there, and it's got cabling down the arms. So that's what I am doing. I should just add a little peek. I finished the bubble cardigan. Oh, that took some doing. And I don't know why, because it's not a hard pattern at all. It's not hard. It's not difficult. I just don't know. I just think I've got things to do, or it's been stressful at work. I just don't feel like doing it at all. But I finally finished it last night. I completed the what do you call it on it? The collar. The collar seems a bit small. I don't know what it is. It just seems a little bit smaller than, whether or not I didn't cast off loosely enough, I don't know. But it just seems a little bit smaller than what Sheila's looks, so I don't know. So here it is. This is the one. So this is, it says it's 0 to 9 months, but I wouldn't put it at 0 to 9 months. It is, I've put the pattern away, but it's a King Cole pattern, but I wouldn't put it at 0 to 9 months. I just wouldn't, as you can see. I ran out of wool, so I did a contrasting colour, and this is what Sandra sent me, some of the wool what was left out of Hattie's cardi. So I've just used that as a contrast on it, because I thought I'm not buying a new wool. A lot of places were saying out of stock. Then they said they got some somewhere and it was like £4. And I'm thinking, I'm not paying like £4 or £5 just for one ball, just for this, just to finish off the collar and that. So I've put that to it, but I don't think it looks bad, does it? Don't look too bad. So yeah, that's it. I think it's turned out nice. So that's going to go on my Etsy, but I won't put it up as a 0 to 9 month. No, not at all. I'm not putting that up as a 0 to 9. I'm going to put it up as 0 to 6, I think. I wouldn't say that's up to a 9-month-old. So there we are. That's I've finally finished. I've not really been up to much. I've not even done the garden, to be fair. The grass didn't look that long. I might, not yet anyway. I'm going to pop out and do it later. I've been sat doing this morning, to be fair. And then on the shaping, it was on the pearl side, which is the right side, it said SSK. And do you know, for the life of me, I was like, oh my God, I forgot how to do SSK. I know now, I've remembered. But you know, for that like a minute, I was like, SSK, what is it? Like, I could not, for the life of me, think what it was. where you slip on both knit ways and then you transfer them back. As you're going to transfer them back onto the needle and knit into the back of them. And I was like, oh my goodness, you know when your mind just goes blank. And I mean, there's no reason why I should have forgot that, but I just did. Oh, goodness me, Michelle, what are you playing at? Oh God. So yeah, I'm back to work tomorrow. I'm on, what am I on tomorrow? Oh, 7. Do you know, I've worked there like 6 years, nearly 7 years. And I have never ever had like a shift before 8 o'clock, ever. And I've got 7 tomorrow, 7 till 4. I've never had a 7 before. I'm not sure what you do at 7 o'clock. I know we have a few kids come in. I think you sit in a separate part until like the main lot come in, I think. But yeah, I'm not quite sure what happens. But we shall see tomorrow. Jack's car's gone in. He had a new car, the Astra GTC, is it? The sports one. And he took it to my brother-in-law who owns a garage, and he's picked up a few. Jack just wanted peace of mind that what they said they'd done on the car, he'd had done. He wanted peace of mind that it had been done. And he took it to my brother-in-law's. Oops, I should have knitted them 2 at the end. Knit 2 together, knit 1 I should say. And he took it, and my brother-in-law found like a little crack, airline crack, and it was dripping like every 20 minutes from the coolant in the tank, and that would bodge your engine up big time. So that needed fixing, so they're going to put a new one in. And the other one, where they said they'd put, I think, new brakes and pads or something, or they hadn't been on long. And my brother-in-law said they've got about 6 months left. So Jack says, no, you can change them. They're not illegal what they've done. They're not, you know, but only 6 months on them. Jack says, I'm not having it. So it's gone in on Friday for that. So it's back to catching an Uber or a thing, but it's so expensive. And I've been dropping him off at work and dropping him off early, but I can't drop him off tomorrow. I can't drop him off at 6:15, 6:30, and then for me to go to work for 7. Well, I'd have to drop him off at 6:30, 20 to 7. I'd have to drop him off so I could. Same as he says, he's there till close. He's not doing like 6:30 till 8 o'clock at night. I'm just not being there that long. So it don't open till 9. So he's going to be there like 2.5 hours before it even opens. So he's not doing it, he said. So I don't know what he'll do for that. I think he's asking Ryan. Ryan's house is nearly complete. I don't know if I've told you this or not. Oh, I don't know. Anyhow, Ryan's house is complete. It's got to the stage now where they're putting the turf down, and there's a canopy over the front door, and that's done. And then they get the keys to their new house. That's been built in about a week's time. And then Jack and Alicia will hopefully, the landlord said there's no problem with them moving into Ryan's property, but you know, same as Jack said, you know, you just never know, do you? You don't know. So that's what the aim is. But Jack's just is a bit of a worrier. And it's like, oh, what if we don't get it? And even though he's already spoke to the landlord, and the landlord said he can, Jack's, until it's in writing, until they're actually in, is a bit wary. So then they won't have a sofa to move in with, because to be fair, Ryan didn't have a date. Obviously, when a house is being built, it could be weather, adverse weather affects it, they just don't know. So he couldn't give Jack a date when to order the sofas to. I mean, they've got my spare room, and it's got everything in it, like thousands of pounds worth of stuff, like just from Next and stuff what they've had for the house. But obviously the big thing, like a sofa, they can't have that delivered. So, but then their furniture, I think they want, what's it called, something dove grey out of Next. So they're having that, but I think there's a week on the television stand that I'm buying them, and I think there's like 11 week on the coffee table and a lamp. So yeah, so it's a long wait, so they'll be moving in without them as well, but hey ho. But yeah, that's everything. Lucy's okay, she hated the hot weather the other day. I was actually downstairs with her at 4:30 yesterday, and we went out on the garden, having a coffee at 4:45, sat outside with her. She was just so hot. That's about it. Typical, it gets to the weekend and it's not nice weather. Well, it's dry, it's not cold, it's quite muggy. So yeah, I'm thankful for that. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and take care, and I will speak to you all very soon. Bye.